Well, they better widen the roads. We learned.
Yeah. St. John's County Commission moving forward with plans to incentivize an office development by Pavo LLC. Hey, Pavo, get over here and build me an office building.
I like Pavo.
The developer applied for a tax refund under the county's Economic Development Incentive Program to build a speculative office space. 23,000 square feet of tract near Interstate 95 and International Golf Parkway. If approved, the incentive package would cover Pavo's development fees, including impact fees and water and sewer connection fees, and refund 4 years of ad valorem property taxes, totaling an estimated $107,224. Any input on that, Troy? You're over here kind of tilting your head.
It's
like,
not really
ad valorem.
It's really not that big, so I'm kind of confused. I mean, how he's qualifying for this?
Because it's speculative.
You got to create. You got to create a certain amount of jobs. It's got to be beneficial for that. And I mean, they have denied a lot less for more. You know, so I'm wondering who this guy used to get his
who, Pavo?
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Gotta look into that.
Yep, checking.
Yeah. So I mean, has it already been approved or?
Well, Deputy County Administrator Colin Groff said he supported the deal,
They're from
highlighting the county's need for more flexible business space and long-term financial benefits. He said if it went 2 more years as vacant property, that's a greater amount of money the county will not receive than what we're paying back in incentive. I mean, that's a weird way to kind of, it's an interesting way to kind of fudge that situation.
It adds value to it. I understand where he's trying to conceptually create this math, but I mean,
me too.
We're the ones that set that ad valorem.
Yeah.
Incentivize the owner by not doing it. So he's got to create some revenue to make it happen. So I don't know. There has to be a little more details. I don't know the number of jobs it could create.
Right.
To me, 23,000 square foot is not going to make a big impact on the county.
Let's see. John Bogart, he's the owner of Pavo LLC, has lived in St. Johns County since 2021. A long-time local. Are we trying to pitch him as a long-time local here?
Yeah.
He aims to develop locally. His project, Commerce Lakes Offices, seeks to provide upscale offices with the option for warehouse space catering to businesses looking for open concept offices.
Oh, there it is. That's the speculative part because it's going to be a more open-ended. Okay.
But office
showrooms,
spaces,
meeting spaces.
Office spaces are sitting empty. That's
I know, that's the
other
thing.
thing that I mean. You know,
There's a
I have
lot
two,
going
I have
up
two
US
in prime
1 North.
locations.
Yeah.
And I still struggle to keep my office space full.
I mean, you see lease signs outside almost every single office park, and they've been sitting there. So many of these offices have been sitting there for lease for months, if not years. The place that we were, that Troy, you remember before we came here, I was looking at a studio space that was way closer to my house.
Yeah.
But this place was sitting vacant for 4 years. They wanted an astronomical amount of money for it. It's still sitting vacant. I mean, this is 4 years later.
Yeah.
4 years later, this place is still vacant. I mean, it has been vacant for like 8 years now. So, I mean, office spaces are not at a premium right now. So many people are working from home. If you're doing your own business, you're not going out and getting an office space unless you have an office that really requires people to come in.
And the irony of it is, when did he move here? 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, north of Palencia,
went away in 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would we reinvest in that? We saw what happened with rework.
I'm all about creating business and creating good business, but office space to me does not seem like one of the ones that should be a high priority.
A lot going on north of Palencia. I see a lot of office stuff for sale.
There's a lot of vacant out there. The inventory is already high. Why are we paying? I don't know enough details to really.
Ad valorem.
It makes me scratch my head.
Yeah, at this phase, I'm right there with you. Let's see. Some members of the public expressed concerns about the types of businesses that might move in, questioning if unwanted businesses like adult bookstores or vaping shops could be established.
Hold
At an
on.
adult bookstore? What are we in the 90s?
Yeah, like really?
What are we in the 90s?
Every gas station. In
I know,
the
right?
90s.
Right. I mean, you know,
Adult bookstores.
a vaping store is literally every gas station in everywhere.
25-cent peep show.
And
Yeah. Well, I mean, that if they're against the vape stores, I mean, but that is what's filling in some of these strip malls. Is a lot of vape stores.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so call it office space, but yeah, it's actually retail.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Bogart reassured that the name. This is such a dumb argument. I'm sorry, this is one of the worst arguments I've ever heard.
Let's hear it.
He reassured that the name pavo, Latin for peacock, symbolizes a positive venture rather than a turkey.
What? He said that?
What?
Is that quoted?
That's literally a
Who
quote.
thinks a peacock's a turkey?
I don't know, and I don't know why the name of your business symbolizing
Yeah,
something
reflects
positive
that.
doesn't mean you'll take money. It doesn't mean you won't take money from a vape shop.
Yeah.
I don't. That is a bad argument.
That sounds like a turkey argument
Yeah,
to me.
I gotta say this guy kind of sucks.
Yeah, you get.
Well, he just doesn't have a great sense of humor.
He just doesn't.
I
He doesn't seem to have a great business sense. either.
I still am not hearing the public benefit of why we're getting
Yeah.
these incentives.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, I've requested and got denied things on impact fees and stuff like that that are much better benefit to the public
Yeah.
than
Oh,
what I'm hearing right now.
Yeah.
There's something missing.
The county commission unanimously approved the initial step, directing staff to draft a specific incentive agreement for future review. Yeah, I think there's probably better use of the space.
Yeah, I can tell you. Here's something that's going to crack you up. All right, when you build a park, you have to pay the impact fees for the park. Like the government pays impact fees, and you know what they use to pay the impact fees?
What? $1.
The impact fees they've collected.
Yeah.
I love when you turn into Lenny. That's my favorite. Yeah.
You know,
You just go for it.
but we're going to give this to a strip mall. And,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
Sorry, I'm waive the impact fees for a park. Don't waive the impact fees.
What else
for a
can you
strip
do
mall.
at that level, though? You know, maybe it's a certain level that the impact fees can afford. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, we need manufacturing. I mean, we need that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
pushed
that's
that
probably-
away.
That's not what Pavo's probably in for. But I mean, congratulations if he gets it. I
Weren't
mean,
we supposed to get Kehi or some West? And we pushed that away, didn't we?
Yeah,
Am I
we
saying that
still
right?
have Kehi out there, but the expansion of it got thrown
That's
around.
right. Yeah.
It got thrown around. I think it finally got passed.
Thank goodness.
I mean, this is like giving incentives to a mall or a movie theater.
Yeah.
I would love a mall or a roller skating rink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you would, but nobody else goes to them.
Yeah, it's,
It's just not a benefit to the public.
So cool.
It's like giving benefits to a blockbuster.
Yeah.
True.
It's just an outdated model.
Outdated. Yeah.
So, I mean, if it was a medical facility, if it was something benefiting children,
Right.
You know, I get it. But
Another firehouse.
Like I said, I don't have enough information to be as hard as I am probably being on it. Right
Yeah,
now.
maybe there's a real reason. Peacocks versus turkeys.
Sorry.
No, not going to go there.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm surprised it was you and not Davey that laughed at that.
Not going to do it.
Good for you.
The things that gets Troy going. All right, let's see. Cat's Paw Marina adds land and secures zoning for an expansion.